What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. It's Chris. It is Saturday, April 5th, I believe. Here in Illinois, we are under the stay at home act due to the coronavirus, whatever bullshit that's going on. Still don't stop me from doing what I'm doing. Technically, my job is essential. My 9 to 5. I make medical parts for respirators and ventilators and stuff in plastic injection molding. So I'm working a lot of hours, so there's not a lot of content that's been coming up here lately because I don't have time. I've been working like 12-hour days. Like I said, it's Saturday the 5th of April, and it is currently 41 degrees. It is cold. It is rainy, as you can see by the water, rain on the windows. It's an extremely crappy day to go to the junkyard, but that's what I plan on doing today. So I gotta go out to the junkyard and I gotta get some parts for Old Blue. Heater blower motor resistor went out on the truck. It's like $13 new. That's waiting on it come from the internet. And if you buy locally from like O'Reilly's or whatever, it's like 3 times that amount, and I'm not paying that. Also, when I pulled my heater blower motor out of Old Blue, I found that there was some wiring issues, so I need to get a plug that I need to solder in. I got to get a couple parts for possibly some for Mr. Chris Hendren, iRock Camaro Chris on YouTube, and I got to get some parts for a customer's car, a 2006 Toyota Solara 2.4, or any Toyota that has a 2.4 idler tensioner piece. And possibly later on today I might be going to do a throttle body on another gentleman's car and a trans pan drop. He already had the filter changed by someone else, but for some reason the trans pan gasket is leaking. So what he plans on doing is having me drop the trans pan. It'll change more of the fluid, get some great stuff, gasket maker, and hopefully get him to where his trans pan isn't leaking all over his garage floor. So give me a minute, and hopefully when we get to the junkyard, they're actually open because they are an essential business, so that we can go on this journey and see what's out here and what's going on. If not, I guess I'll just be coming back home and doing what I can around here. See you in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. They did open up. I'm here in the junkyard now. So run around here in a second. I'm gonna find a safe place to put my my toolbox like I usually do. And then once I get this toolbox where it needs to go, and go on the manhunt for some parts, do some inventory, see what all is out here, get the parts for Old Blue. So I'll be back in a minute because this thing's extremely loud rolling around. My rigid pack out, who is not a sponsor, by the way. Yeah, see you in a minute. Alright guys, so yeah, I was looking at this 97 Jeep Cherokee. I don't know what's going on with the GoPro because it seemed like it froze up for some reason as usual. I'm gonna be getting another one. I'm sick and tired of this crap. I'm working enough hours where I have the overtime money where I can do that. So I was looking at the steering shaft on this Jeep. Looks like the front bolt, take it out, it's pretty easy. It looks like the second bolt toward the very back firewall is a pain in the butt, so I probably won't be messing with that at all. So I'm literally just gonna keep running up and down these aisles and see what all is out here. (2001) Chevy truck. Heater, blower, motors there, resistors gone. But here's one of the things that I need right here. This plug. Mine was all tore up, so I need to run back, grab the cutters, get that. Oh, there's a Tahoe right here. Oh, wow. It's a bourbon with the barn doors. Too bad the rust at the bottom. Same color as mine. You never. Damn, people are starting to come out the woodwork. Now I was the very first person here. There was one other guy that was here before me. And that was it. So let's hurry up and go get these cutters. Pull that plug real quick. Because for some reason on old blue, I don't know why or how it happened, but I think the resistor was going out and it wasn't letting, wasn't allowing power to flow through the fucking resistor, so it started to try to flow back through the plug where the wiring from the truck plugs into the resistor. When that happened, it started melting the wiring on the stock plug. So I'm gonna have to cut and solder a new plug in and then get a new resistor, because I tested the blower motor. The blower motor was fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get under here and I'm gonna cut this whole plug out right here. Too many, try to cut too many wires at a time. Here we go. That right there is the plug that I need. Oh, the resistor, the connectors are good. Plug looks good. So let's go over to this Tahoe. As always, the door handles are busted all the way off. I cannot believe that they have doors here, but as always, the rusted fucking through, man. These are the exact same color as mine, except for the interior plastics that I'd have to switch over, and that would be the same color as mine instead of having the damn two-tone on there. But I'm not rebuying doors again for my $500 truck. LS, probably 862 heads. Yeah, 862 heads. Stock coils, normal shit. Let's see. This truck just got here. I haven't seen it. It must have been here very long. See, these are some of the other things I need, which I don't even know how you would do it unless you replace the whole track. Some idiot on mine cut these wires right here. So when you fold this up, as you can see, when you fold this up, it pulls this wire right here, which in turn pulls this lever to where then you can fold this down, like so. Well, the problem that I have is since this wire don't pull that lever, I have to manually pull the lever to lay my seats down, because as usual, people are stupid. So what I'm gonna do is, I wanna get in here. I wanna see what all is in this passenger side. See if the resistor is here. The only problem with that, only problem with that is I forgot my socket to get the damn resistor out. Is in another car. Looks like somebody was already in here and took out some parts and tried to hide them. Because here is the some of the screws that I actually need, because mine for some reason are missing on my truck. And pull these screws out. Looks like somebody already got the damn resistor. Well, what it looks like is somebody just decided to, instead of actually using the right tools, take this stuff off, which I'm not even doing right now. But I mean, there's screws that are screwed into fucking plastic, so I mean, come on, it's not that hard. I literally just put the socket on and used my fingers and pulled the damn thing out. It was that easy when I took these screws out. So somebody wanted it and didn't have the right tool, so what they did was, and I'm not using the right tool now because, like I said, for some reason I forgot, the socket is in the back seat of old Blue, and I don't feel like walking all the way to the front of the building, out the front door, go get the right socket. So I'm going to hold the head of the bolt with my side cutters, and I'm going to twist the plastic off the back, which for some reason is extremely hard, which means that at some point somebody was in here, more than likely, didn't start them by hand and cross-threaded them into the plastic. Same with this one. Same deal. That one's recessed way down in there. Do the same thing. I just hold the head and turn the plastic like this. Do this. Let's take this off. Stick this in here. That it'll fit. It'll fit this motherfucker. Stick this here. Put this up, back up here with rooms, and we'll finish inventory and see what all is out here, because it's barely 8 o'clock in the morning and people are starting to come out of the woodwork. I like to be here early when nobody's here. I get sick and tired of people getting in my way, or just I like to have first run at everything when I'm here. So page 62 heads. Oh, look, it's Yunk. Look at that. Y-U-N-K, not junk, J-U-N-K. It's Yunk. And I actually found one with a resistor. Who knows if it's good or not? That's the only downfall. But since I don't have the proper tools, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the plug here, like so. Boom, done. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the plastic right here, so I don't feel, like I said, like going all the way out there. Get what I need, get it out, which I might have, I just might have screwed up. I think I might have possibly broken the actual plastic housing of the resistor. I don't know yet. I have to check. And as a mechanic, and a sloppy mechanic, you will learn, as I have over the years, that you can use many tools for other things. Just like Mr. Boosted Lifestyle YouTube. Shout out to Mr. Boosted Lifestyle, crazy Canadian. That everything can be a hammer. Side cutters, as long as you can get side cutters or dikes or whatever the nickname is that everybody calls these things. that you can, as long as you can get on the head of the screw or the bolt, if you do not plan on using that bolt again, which I don't because I have my bolts in the truck. Usually you can get these out by hand once you get them started unscrewed. You can literally just use them as a pair of regular pliers, and it eats up the head of the bolt. But as I said, if you're not using that bolt again, I mean, what does it really matter? So I'm going to tear up the head of this one, getting this one out. It's almost out now, like so. And pull it down because there is a little bit of a seal there, and voila. That, my friend, looks like I broke it. I did. And I'm not totally positive, but yeah, I cracked it. Because this screw goes through this plastic piece. This is actually part of the resistor. This is a 2000 resistor. Looks a little bit different than mine, but if anything, it's nothing a little bit of super glue can't fix. Done it a whole bunch of times. So I'll just see. Set this here. So, and as you can tell, the head is all mangled. Screw, which is fine because, like I said, I don't care. I mean, actually, this is from a Silverado, so it is what it is. It might be a little different, it might work. See, and as I told you, gauge cluster, trash, gone. One of the first things to go. These type of vehicles, for some freaking reason, everyone and their brother, it's the brake calipers, the gauge clusters, the door handles, as you can see here. Door handles, they're made of plastic. They're extremely crappy. You pull on them too hard in the winter, you pull on them too hard in the summer, you pull on them too hard in the fall. You just pull on them too hard generally anytime, and it will snap clean off. I mean, my 4-year-old jumped up in the car and snatched on the handle one good time and broke mine. So, and I just got it. It was the same day I got the damn truck. So, it was something that I did see I wanted to look at. I missed it on the aisle. I think I walked right past it. I'm gonna cut back through and come over here and check it out. Oh, nothing there. Thought there might have been a part there for Mr. Chris Hendren, but so far no luck for Mr. Hendren. And I'm actually going the wrong way that I normally go. I go up and down the aisle, it's opposite direction. So I feel a little out of my element here. It's crazy. I like bourbon. Vortex bourbon. I see an Astro van down there. That might be something to look at. Wait, what is this? Chevy truck, 1500. Let's see if we got a resistor. Let's see what year this thing is. It's a 99. Still should be the same. resistors here. It looks kind of like the one I just took out of the other truck, which is weird because it doesn't look like mine, but I mean, I know it'll work. So I think this time some manual seat. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Silverado. Let's see. Let's get this thing out of here. Get all this stuff out of here. That was from the driver's side. Somebody took something out of the door. Let's see if we can get in here and get this resistor out. I mean, obviously, if I find one of the same year as mine, that's the one I'm gonna put in it. But I'm pretty sure, I think it's like 99 to 04 Silverado, GMC, Chevy, Cadillac Escalade. I think all the trucks, the SUVs of the same body style use, dang, these ones are really in there, use the same resistor. So good God, things in there. If I keep coming across resistors, I'm just gonna grab up a handful of them and call it a day. Get everything paid for, get home, make another video. And I do need to go to Harbor Freight due to the fact that I have one of their soldering, I call it a pen because it looks like a pen. Things in my way. I call it a soldering pen. It looks like an ink pen or something. It doesn't heat up enough. It doesn't matter how much you let it sit on your wires. And you're sitting there trying to, ooh, busted the knuckle. Awesome. New scar to add to the collection. Whatever. But there we go. Got that bad boy out of there. Let's see what this one looks like. The seal looks amazing on it. It's like in there too, which hopefully means it's really, really good condition. Knuckle's starting to bleed. What in the world? Haha. Pulled the wrong screw out. No wonder why I can't get it down. Ha. That's awesome. But here's another good pro tip for a junkyard junkie like myself. Hey, look at that. Aftermarket door speakers. Looks being good shape. Yeah, look at it bleeding. Yay. Got a little blood. If you don't have blood when it comes to working on stuff, then I don't know. But oh yeah, pro tip. Just curious to see what brand they are. Usually they say on them, but these don't. So they might be actually something cheap or something not. But pro tip, yeah. Let me get back to that. Pro tip. Pro tip of the day. Whenever you're at a junkyard, you're removing a part that you've already removed from a car that you're working on or your personal vehicle, always, and I mean always, keep all bolts and fasteners from the one you're removing from the junkyard. No matter if you do tear them up a little bit, like I'm doing to this head of this bolt here, because like you'll see, these screws are extremely small. You drop them, they magically disappear behind carpet, they go down vents, depending upon the part that you're changing. I mean, it's ridiculous. These things, they you lose. I mean, any mechanic knows what I'm talking about. Drop a wrench, it disappears, car eats it. You're looking for it for 25 minutes. It's not like we have homing beacons on our tools or anything or whatever, but it's always good. I mean, always good to literally, all right, keep all hardware, mounting hardware for anything you take off. Oh yeah, this one looks amazing. I hope this style works with my Tahoe, because I might not find another one like for my actual year of my vehicle, but man, this looks nice. The weird thing is this one has, see, mine has plugs on it. See, this one is the same. See, on there you go, there you guys see it better. On mine, it has a plug here and a plug here where you can take it off. It's not like this, which is really odd. I mean, I might be able to say screw it and just strip these wires. Strip these wires and then just cut my plug off, solder it in, and it'll probably work just the same. But I mean, this is part number 1505077, which these are probably stock. I don't know, man. I'm really unsure about the whole swapping of these, if these will actually work on my truck. I'm probably going to have to find one that actually matches the year of my vehicle, which is a 2001 Tahoe or Suburban. And that blue one that was over there was the exact one, but like I said, somebody had already got to it. So it is what it is. But let's keep going. Find some more junkyard junk. One man's junk is another man's treasure. So let's keep going. I'm gonna be out here for 20 hours. My getaway vacation, as I call it. It's just crazy. Alright guys, as usual, so here's an 02 Silverado, and looks to me like the bore motor's there, and as usual the resistor is gone. So I don't know what's going on. GoPro gets down to a good 20% and decides it wants to do what it wants to do. Stops recording, freezes up. I don't know what's going on with this GoPro, guys. This shit's starting to really get on my nerves. Every time I turn around, it's freezing up. I can't get anything recorded. Or it's recording only audio. I don't know. I think it's time for an upgrade. Or GoPro needs to step their damn game up. Because this isn't, it's not working out very well. So, yeah. So right now, I think I'm going to it's nice to know somebody can use that. I'm gonna go ahead and snatch this Astro shaft off of here. Move this stuff out of the way. This is gonna be quick and easy. Watch and learn. 10 mil. side. Move your fuse block out of the way to the side. Grab the hand line. Out of the way. Push this back down out of your way. You're done with the 10 mil. Next, what you want is your swivel with the 11. It's a whole lot easier with these vehicles when they are actually off of the ground, because then you can actually move the tires. But as long as the key is in the ignition, which it's not, shit. This one might be a pain, it might not. Might have to find out here in a second. So next thing you do is you get your razor blade, like so. Cut the boot right here, like this. You can find your orientation of that nut right there. Slice it, rip. There goes the ratchet. Whatever. Ain't gonna hurt anything. I'm gonna do is rip that all the way down toward the bottom. Rip this side down toward the bottom, like so. Figures when I make a video on how to take astro bearing out, everything don't want to work right. Fucking figures. Come on. Yeah, it would figure. The one time I decided to make a video, I take the astro shaft out. The easiest part wants to be a pain in the ass. Why does that not surprise me? Whatever. Alright. Okay, so I got it cut open. And great. Drop the ratchet and socket, and the 11mm is missing. Today is getting better and better, I tell you. Move the pack out. And look, let's see, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Looks like I'm moving another Ford over to the area over here. Alright, on the 11mm. So then, I wanna. Usually I have my ratchet wrenches just in case I can't get to the orientation, but crack this boy loose right here, like so. Pull that out, pull it out. You're gonna need to keep that. Now you're basically done with